Bills at Steelers, guys.
Huge game.
Bills number 3 seed, Steelers tied with the number 1 seed.
Sunday night football.
Yeah, probably the best game of the week in this one. Bills could not only lose their number 3 spot with this one, but the division as well in the AFC East. Miami is creeping. They tiptoeing. They're sitting in the number 6 seed right now. Steelers just trying to hold that number 1 seed. It's all downhill for them now.
Took that L last week to the Washington football team. Great game by Alex Smith, by the way.
Yeah, that was an incredible game. I knew I should have stuck with my first pick when you called me out with that Washington, but you got me nervous real quick. So as soon as you said I'm marking you down, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
Steelers, give me the Steelers. But I'm gonna let you pick first.
Bills have an opportunity here to put the second L in the Steelers column in a row.
Yeah.
In the same season.
Especially since the Steelers' morale is down. Have you seen the memes? They've been getting blown up.
Oh, I knew they were going to as soon as they lost that game to
Everybody.
Washington.
I've seen people saying stuff who don't even follow football.
Right. That's just to throw shots. But look, the Steelers are down some defensive key players. They lost a few in last week's game. The defense, what did I say about this defense? I said week by week, the Steelers are not as good as they once were each week.
Like 100%, and it's just gradually
and the stats have
decrease each week.
The stats have declined, and now they've been carrying this team all year. Big Ben can't get it done all year. He's getting too old. He's coming off too many surgeries. I just don't think this is the same Steelers team we've seen through the first 5 weeks. The defense, like I said, slipping each week. Bills' offense is going to be very tough to stop. Even with Josh Allen, I know he's still young, and everybody's going to go, that Steelers defense is fucking front with T.J. Watt and everybody from Wisconsin.
T.J. Watt leading the league in sacks.
They're going to get after it, but I think that offensive line's pretty fucking good for the Bills. It's always top 5 since they've had him.
Yeah.
Or at least top 10. There's no, the Steelers got this, no problem. There's no, the Bills got it, no problem.
Right.
The run game for the Steelers is what bothers me. They haven't had one since Le'Veon Bell left. If they still had them, I'd be like, nah. No chance for Bills.
Yeah, look where Le'Veon is now, but imagine had he not took that year off.
True, that
Sitting
too.
on the couch probably smoking weed.
I really like the Bills here. I'm just saying, if this defense is down some players and haven't been playing as well, I think Josh Allen's better than fucking Alex Smith. You can agree with that one.
I think Josh Allen's better than Ben Roethlisberger.
This year, absolutely.
Absolutely. He was MVP candidate at the halfway through the year.
Right, and now he took a step back in a couple games. They lost a couple ones, real close ones and stuff, but I love the Bills here. I think they have a chance and an opportunity to shock the world again and all those Steelers fans. T-ball.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go with the Steelers. They know they're coming off a huge loss. This one will be very close. Very close ball game, and I think it'll total out to be around 60-point total, if not more. Imagine this is going to be a high-scoring game. It's pretty evenly stacked, in my opinion, on both sides of the ball for both teams. Now, granted,
Diggs is plugged right in over there, dog.
Now, granted, Pittsburgh doesn't look as solid
offensively.
as solid offensively, as the Bills do, but the Steelers have their days.
Yeah.
And
they'll go off.
In order to win this, they're going to have one of those days against this team. They're going to have to. They have to be perfect on offense and have 0 turnovers if they expect to beat this Bills team. I had to keep it safe. Steelers, man, like I said, they're still battling for that number 1 seed. They've got to overcome that, and that doesn't sit well with them. And then they get that loss, and that just fucking put a stick up their butt. And yeah, they're not happy right now. I believe the Steelers are going to come in with a lot of aggression on this one. We're going to see a lot of penalties in this game.
Did you happen to check how many passes Big Ben had to throw and lose to the Washington football team?
Was it like 52?
50 or more passes? You can't beat the Washington football team, but you did bring up a good point a couple weeks ago, but this was a couple weeks ago, had the best secondary in the league at that point by the Washington football team, which blew my mind. I was like, whoa, what?
Yeah, they were holding teams to like 197 yards a game. Their secondary was.
Yes.
Which the next closest team was like 225, which I think was the Steelers. But... yes. This is a different team here in the Bills.
I think they're more talented than Washington. Come on, give me that.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Here's how I look at it. Steelers have a tremendous defense, way better than the Bills, but the Bills' offense is way better than the Steelers. And if the Steelers can't keep up on offense,
I just don't think the Bills' offense is enough to beat the Steelers.
I think it is when they got injuries and you're going. I mean, okay. Well, answer me this real quick before we end this. Who's a better quarterback, Josh Allen, Big Ben? Like you said.
This year or historically?
This year.
Oh, okay. This year, Josh Allen.
Okay, there you go.
Yep.
He wins the ball game.
He's
a better quarterback, better offense. Claypool, I'll give a shout out to him, but he didn't have a good week last week. Give me the Bills. T-Ball has the Steelers. T-Ball, take us out.
Guys, let us know who you got. I know this is going to be a close pick. Of course, I'm T-Ball.
I'm Mr. Bradley. This is on Sunday Night Football. You stay classy, YouTube.
Thanks for stopping by.